Good afternoon, Tony. I think I finally finished up creating this Canvas course for Brandon and myself, and for any other uh, educational technology teachers around the state to hopefully try to offer this course and help you out to relieve some of that burden. I have sent Brandon an email. I copied you on it to have him take a look. We worked together. I kind of started the Canvas course working on it. We worked together a couple weeks ago, collaborating and building out some of the stuff. And then I finished it up today. I also shared with you my Google Keep list, and I will use this to kind of go through and review everything that I did go through to finish this course up for our uses. Nothing against your setup. It's how you do it, and it's contained in your Google Docs, and I'm trying to extract all that stuff out so that it's more transferable to Brandon and for other trainers around the state, and to more closely mirror the other courses that UEN provides for us. So first off, let's take a look at the list. Some of the things that I'd done before today: created the course. You added me as a designer to your course, which enabled me to bring in the content, the assignments, the discussions, which was a huge help. And I'm going to move this over here so that I can talk and refer to the different pieces in Canvas at the same time. So obviously updating the homepage. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with the seminar. The way our schedules work, I think I'm just going to have to set out that time and make sure that I'm available. And if not, then I'm doing what you did a couple of times, making sure that I post a video and make sure that people know the expectations and what's going on for the week. But I do need to figure out how to schedule the seminar, because I do like the idea of having people present. I think I'm going to keep that idea. I've added that in the weekly overviews. So that we have people sign up for individual topics and have them present. And again, it may be asynchronous, it may be together. We need to work that through and see how people's schedules work out. So one of the biggest ways that we've done it, instead of using your big grid, which worked really well, once you figured out where that grid is, with the first course, it kind of scared me, because until I figured out this was the key to the course, I had no idea where everything was. So I created a module, and basically just one big course outline. I haven't broken it up into separate weeks or anything, and then created a weekly overview of the reading that needed to be done, the discussion for the week, and then the different assignments that are due each week. And so if people need to know how to get quickly, they can jump to the module and click on the week of the overview, or they can also access the overview for the week they're in from the course homepage. And so just to give an example of what's on those overview pages, I've got the reading here, the seminar, and again, I'll go through and make sure that people know how to access the seminar, or where it is, or when we're meeting, or whatnot. Links to any of the elements from our text that we're presenting that week, link to the video reflective discussion. I like those bits, and I think we want to keep that, and then a link to the assignment. And then if they just follow next, they'll be taken to each individual piece of that week. What I've tried to do is kind of keep everything within Canvas. I took the main textbook, broke it up into individual chapters for each week, so that people could easily find and access those items. If they want to make that full screen to read, they just click that there, and now I've got my document right there without having to download it or go digging through a giant PDF to find the chapter for the week. The supplemental readings are linked beneath that. Then we jump to the weekly discussion topic. These are very similar to yours. I really enjoyed the discussions that we had this semester. Also, instead of listing those weekly expectations, things like that, I just linked to I made one page that had all that, and then linked to it, have it there as a reference for people. I used what Legene used for the alternatives to traditional posting. I like those ideas, and then your great ideas on exceptional response considerations. Give their any options that they have on how to post those videos. just all on one page and just refer back to that page. And then after the discussion, we go into each weekly assignment or assignments if there are more than those. And again, I've just kind of brought everything, instead of linking out to your Google Documents, I've kind of brought everything back into Canvas. And then if I keep going next, I'm to the next weekly overview. And again, from the home page, students can access any of those weekly overviews right from there. As well as one of the biggest organizing things for me was to build just one big page that has all of the weekly reading and related discussions to it. It was a good organizational thing for me, and I thought it was a good place to organize all of the reading that students will need throughout the course. Let's see what else. So downloaded all those different reading resources as PDFs, unless they were linking out to different websites. Let's see. Downloaded all supplemental readings from the bottom of that reading page to make sure that those were all there. Again, made those weekly reading, made that big weekly reading overview page. Added those weekly presentation topics, just a link to that page so that those were there. I had to go through and clear all the dates since the term hasn't been set up and I didn't adjust the dates and I wasn't quite sure of the starting date. I just went through and deleted all the dates for the capstone assignments, the weekly discussions, the weekly assignments. I have not learned, I don't know if there's a way to clear all those due dates all at once. I think that's just trying to protect the teachers from themselves to make sure they know what they're doing. But as soon as I have the schedule down, I will go back through and fill those due dates in for each of the assignments there. I went through and reviewed every weekly reading page that I had built, make sure I linked and embedded the readings for this week. I showed you an example of that for week 5. Opened up all the discussions, read through them, checked the links, made sure they all made sense and all had the needed resources linked to them. Opened up and reviewed all the assignments, again, making sure that everything was there and what was needed. Capstone assignments, the same thing where since I was trying to keep away from using a lot of Google Docs, since we'll be transferring this course all over the place, I did use a few pages, wiki pages in Canvas that people can go in and edit. I'll show that real quick here. So like the conference schedule here, what I've done is I made this page, if I go in and edit that page, a regular wiki page, but I've said teachers and students have access to edit that one. So when they go in, students will have access, they'll have this edit button, and then they just go in, click edit, put in their date and time and their names. And I did that with the Technology Integration Conference, as well as one of the other ones, not the portfolio review. I still used a Google Doc for that because people were adding multiple links on that one. But I just used a few wiki pages there to, again, keep things inside of Canvas. Made sure on the weekly overview pages for each week, I went through and made sure that they all had the right topic for the week, the links to the right discussions, the readings, the assignments. And then added you as a course designer. You probably saw that invite today, and published the course. And my next and last step, I will send you the link to this recording, my reflections on this, and turn in the link for the project. So again, thanks so much for your flexibility, your cooperation, your collaboration. Really enjoyed these classes. I'm really looking forward to the next one and finishing these up. I will admit that I am looking forward to having a little bit of a month break here to catch up on things and to kind of close out the school year. But the summer's looking very busy, very packed with this course and the other courses that we're offering for the EdTech endorsement. So please let me know if there's anything, any comments you have, any feedback you have, ways that I can make this course better. And again, I will share what I'm doing with you where I can and how I can. So thanks again, Tony. Appreciate you.